All right, welcome back. Let's talk about Terry G, and NEDU Azobi. I'm going to play this video, then we'll talk.
Well, marriage for me now is not my plan.
Wait, you've never been married?
I've never been married. I'm 37 years old. I never get.
It doesn't have to do anything to do with age.
Know,
now. People marry.
I don't think say I go marry self.
Why you don't want marry? What's be your idea of marriage?
Marriage. Yeah, I don't think marriage is for people like us.
Artists,
like musicians, musician. Well, I won't generalize it. I always like to personalize things because I don't put myself in people's shoes. Well, to me, my endeavor doesn't allow me. If I get married, it will restrict me from my female fans. Well, I have a baby mama, which we are both parenting, and I'm very responsible on that aspect. But still, I respect her like I'm married to her.
Okay.
Do you understand?
No,
you see the wife outside. You see the wife outside.
Yes, I do.
Okay,
everybody does. Everybody does. I've seen her.
All right, let me go back a little bit. I want to go back a little. I want to play this place right here. Watch this first question.
It's not my plan.
Wait, you've never been married?
I've never been.
She said, wait, you never been married because it's 37 years old. Terry G, we all love Terry G, right? That song, right? Hey, Oluwa, Baba, show me, oh. Some of my favorites of all time when it comes to the early days of afrobeat as we know it today. As a matter of fact, it took him a long time to come into Yankee. Once he came, we went to go and see him at what's the name of that place? Something Grill in Queens, New York. But yeah, so that's who Terry G is. Terry G is at this point a legendary afrobeat artist. I don't know if he might consider himself that, but afrobeats nonetheless. African Nigerian music.
I'm 37 years old. I never get.
It doesn't have to do anything to do with age.
Now the other one said it doesn't have anything to do with age. I want you to pay attention to that. Again, we have a tendency. It's not just women. Shout out to Chindima correcting me, even though I was referencing something else. It's not just women who are saying that. Anybody who is a little woke today, they tend to just mix everything together in weird ways, you know. Just watch this girl or lady, I should say, Tone. I think her name is Tone. Watch her respond.
Well, marriage for me now is not my plan.
Wait, you've never been married?
I've never.
Tone said, wait, you've never been married? Because she's thinking you're 37, right? A typical human being, even though they might wake up 2 minutes later and then try to do the woke thing, it was like, you're 37, you never married? That's the first question, okay? It's not shaming, it's just, it's an expectation, like just typical, right? Now, some people might pressurize people unnecessarily and start shaming with it. That's ridiculous. That's not the whole point of it. We're just having a conversation. We're trying to learn here, right? Let's keep going.
I've been married. I'm 37 years old. I never get.
It doesn't have to do anything to do with age.
And then the other girl, 2 minutes exactly later on, maybe 2 seconds, she said, well, it doesn't have anything to do with that. But wait, it has everything to do with that, okay? And he's going to prove it right now. That's why, calm down, okay? If you are woke, nature is not woke. Nature is nature. At the end of the day,
it doesn't have to do anything to do with age. Now. People marry.
I don't think say I go marry self.
Why you?
I don't think say I go marry self. It's only a person who will not marry that is talking like this. Okay, they're not interested in marriage. Okay, now he's on a hot seat, so he's talking about marriage obviously because they're asking him my wife, anything like that, right? Let's keep going.
Marry. What's be your idea?
And then you see Tone Let me play that part for you again because all that, it's not about age. No, it's about he does not want to be married or he's scared of getting married. It's not a thing for him right now. He's not capable of getting married. But he's not just waiting because God's time is the best. No, there's a reason is the point. There's a reason why a 37-year-old man is not married. It doesn't have to be bad, but there's a reason. We're not just going to pretend like a person has been living life for 20 years, as I always say, and they're just like, oh, it's just God's time. No, there's a reason for it, okay? Just in case you're that person that, well, we just wait for God's time, there's no reason. No, there's a reason for it. And if that reason is never fixed, then you will remain in that status, okay? if it needs to be fixed. If it doesn't need to be fixed, if it's just a thing like this guy, it's not marriage is nice. He's going to talk more about that. Just then it's not an issue. But for people to be so quick to want to quick and say it's not about age. No, age is time, is life. Time is not your mate. We need to stop that. Because we deceive ourselves, and eventually men do that too. Eventually you're like 50, and then the things your house you should have kept in order, you're now regretting because you thought you had time. No, nobody has. There's no time to waste. If you know better, you do better. That's if you want better. If you don't want better, if better is what you already have, perfect. All right, that's even perfect. There's nothing to fix.
It's not my plan.
Wait, you've never been married?
I've never been married. I'm 37 years old. I never get.
It doesn't have to do anything to do with
I
age.
know.
Now.
It has everything to do with that.
Myself.
Why you don't want marry? What's in
That's it. And then told us, It doesn't have to do with marriage. But like he said, then the next thing said, hey, I don't think I'm going to be married ever, Seth. That's the reason why. There's something about him that's not attracted to the idea of marriage, period. And that's okay. That's okay. We don't have to help people that are not asking for help. He doesn't need your help in that manner. Let him live his single life. JJ, he's going to tell you more about it.
Your idea of marriage will make you know.
Marriage. I don't think marriage is for people like us.
Artists,
like musicians. Musician. Well, I won't generalize it. I always like to personalize things because I don't put myself in people's shoes. Well, to me, my endeavor.
Self-awareness. He's not going to generalize. His own lane, jejely, in peace. I have to respect that.
Doesn't allow me. If I get married, it will restrict me from my female fans. Well, I have a baby mama which we are both parenting, and I'm very.
For the restricting you from the female fans part. Terry G. Yeah, the restricting from the female fans part, that part right
halfway.
there. Kill me. Kill me. I think, I think that one is cap.
Stop the cap.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Responsible on that aspect, but still,
he's trying to shalaye at this point. Remember what I keep saying is that there's no need for shalaye. Just do you. In this respect, there are other respect where I don't like doing you, right? But you're not hurting anybody. Do you? Do you?
I respect her like I'm married to her.
Okay.
Do you understand?
But you see the wipe outside.
NEDU is confused.
You see the wipe outside.
Yes.
He said yes.
I do.
I do.
Everybody does.
And then it goes, everybody does. What?
Stop the cap.
How? How is everybody wiping outside? Right? 1/3 of men can't even get a simple sum. You see everybody's wiping outside. Not even from their wives.
Everybody does. I've fallen short of the glory of God. We are all not above temptations, definitely. And
what is your idea of marriage?
And this is the reason why people like me will or might not get married, because I don't see any.
So he's not sure of himself. He said will or might not get married. That means it's something that a part of him, maybe it's culture, maybe it's the way, maybe it's nurture, whatever you want to call it. But a part of him is like, I might want to do that someday. Maybe.
Reason why you should not be faithful to your partner. You understand? And our game
cap
to be a bad guy.
Now he's talking about being faithful to your partner. His reason because he wants
Stop the cap.
In this music game, you have to know how to knock, and knocking has to be part of the game.
What does knocking have to do
Stop
with
the
it?
cap.
So if you not feel knock for this game, problem.
But if you marry wife, they knock your wife now.
And
I be
knock your wife. No, listen now. If you did knock your wife, now let me break it down to you. I'm not a gospel musician. I'm sorry. I'm a secular musician. I sing for the devil. We sing for the devil. We praise the devil.
Stop the cap.
But now you sing everybody shout hallelujah.
That's
exactly
different kind of music. Yeah, we have songs that glorify God. We have songs that.
So when you're outrightly telling the whole world that you sing for the devil, what does that do for you? Is this cloud chasing gone wrong, or what is the cloud chasing the arrow moment in the poto?
Glorify the devil. I mean, no start.
No bad start. Wait to.
You understand? Shabi, you think say all this one who they do so now God will. I mean, leave that one. Sex is also part of the game. Sex is part of music.
Okay.
So you can't take sex out of it. You're empty, bro.
Why?
How? Females
They're confused.
They are the base of the music. They are the juice of the music.
All right, so he has a point he's trying to make, I guess. Let's keep going. Females are the ones who are creating the economy. Okay. But he's going to try to rope that into whatever point he's trying to make.
So remove them. You are bored. You are living a boring life.
So is it that you will be
Servicing them.
Is it that you would have something you will be involved with the female fans?
Now, let's not talk about sex now.
Okay.
Musically, you still need the females.
Okay.
I bet, what does this have to do with... What does this have to do with why is he not married at the age of 27?
You doing what?
What is he talking about? Terry G, what's happened?
Business-wise, they are the ones that will sell your music.
Okay. And you have to sleep with all
They
of
are
them.
the ones that owns the market.
But you said you co-parent with your baby mama. Do you have like a relationship with her that's like a little romantic?
Person.
Well, let me put it this way. I respect her a lot.
Okay.
When you put romance, it's becoming love. I love them.
You love her.
I love them, but I don't want anything to affect her because I'm not.
Okay, he's the eccentric type, small. It's a little like liberal, which is fine. It's fine,
I'm not married.
Except that I said he won't generalize, but then he said everybody does. What? Let's continue.
So I should not spoil her own. Man. What if another guy come for her? Do you understand? So I shouldn't. The romance should.
All right.
You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it.
If you don't get it, forget about it. Okay. Generalization. He had a little self-awareness in the beginning, and then he said everybody does it, and then he's just coming down to their lifestyle. A celebrity, maybe he's confused, maybe he couldn't pick a wife, maybe he has options, maybe he has bad habits, he needs to exercise all those options. I don't know, but either way, we're gonna leave Terry G alone. I respect Terry G, I enjoy his music, so he's not your normal typical person, so make nobody to compare with them, but I'll tell you right now that majority of this video was cap.
Stop the cap.
Alright, do me a favor, hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. I'll be back in no time.
It's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.